Okay, how's everyone? I had this unction many years ago that the final days have more to do with the tribulation as it concerns and relates to the sharing of truth. The sharing of truth. What is true and what is not true. So when we hear all about the wars and rumors of wars, people glom onto that and they base the whole tribulation based on that. And we're not going to get into all the ramifications of the six-pointed star, but we will say that there's a dividing line. There's a crucible that the whole world has to go through in order to know what is true and what is not true. That's the final outcome right there. That dividing line right there. I had that unction many years ago. I'm 69 years old now. And it's playing out right before our very eyes. Because in the future, the near future, we're going to see a ramp up of a lot of these different censorship issues that will be foisted upon, say, AI. But it's really not AI so much as it is humans. So we need to decide what side of the fence we're going to be on. Either we're going to be on the side of truth or we're not. Period. Just happen to be, read this real quick, just happen to be in 2 Corinthians 13, 5 to 10. We're going to read it real quick. Examine yourselves whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves how that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobates. And this is a little bit of an admonishment that Paul is giving this particular church in Corinth to examine yourselves, ourselves. It applies. It's so self-explicable today. It's very explicable today. And applicable, that's the word I was looking for. But I trust that ye shall know that we are not reprobates. Thank you, Paul. Now I pray to God that you do no evil, that we should not appear approved, but that you should do that which is honest, though we be as reprobates. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. We can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. If we don't do it for the truth, we're reprobates. That's a no-no. We don't want to be reprobates. For we are glad when we are weak, and we are strong. And ye are strong, and this also we wish, even your perfection. So if you're going to go a little bit of the way, you're going to have to go all the way. We're going to have to go all the way. It's either going to be all truth or no truth. We know where the truth comes from Jesus Christ. And to round it out, 2 Corinthians 13:10, therefore I write these things being absent, lest being present I should use sharpness, according to the power which the Lord hath given me to edification, and not to destruction. So that's a further kind of a recap of the admonishment that Paul issued at the onset, reminding his viewers or his listeners to his letter at that time, that he was giving them instructions in edification. And the key salient verses, 2 Corinthians 13:8, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. So it's all going to come down to the right truth. Either a person's going to be on the side of truth, or they're not. That's what we have to deal with, especially as times keep ramping up, keep getting more difficult. We hope you got something out of that. We'll be back soon. I love you guys. We'll talk soon.